So in Madden 26, if you are looking to download and use a roster, I'm going to show you how you actually do that. So Creation Center is going to be our best friend for this. We have then the Download Center, and you'll be able to see on the fourth right, we have Playbook, Sliders, and also Rosters. At the moment, we have got very, very few that you can obviously go with. Hall of Fame, Dynasty, there will be loads more once we give the game a few weeks to be out. So naturally, you can just wait and see that. But if you kind of just want one right now, we can obviously go and have a look. So if we have a look at Dynasty, we can then go and download it from here. Or if we download the Hall of Fame as well, just have a few options. If you have downloaded it right, it should, I believe, be in your download history. And if you want to kind of either get them gone, they can be gone from your edit files, I believe, somewhere around there. This is where all of yours will be here. So we have got the rosters right now. So you can't actually, well, I believe you can't actually even really look at them from that start point. Let me just double check in case they have added that. I know last year I had to go into them. So at the minute, you kind of just have to go with what they've got. There's no actual way of looking before you download, which I think is a bit silly at times. So from here, you've got a few different ways that you can obviously utilize them. And the first way that's going to be is if you go into Creation Center from there, you can then go all the way across and load and delete files. This is where you'd obviously delete or load anything that you've gained. So for instance, if I didn't like a specific roster, maybe the official is not cutting it for me, I can delete it. But if you want to open the Hall of Fame, you go here, you click A, and then you open this. Now, if you do open this and you've got something saved or something changed on the official one, or you've not saved some changes that you've made, that will be lost. So you do need to save that first, save it under your thing, because you are going to load up the Hall of Fame roster. So this is going to be somebody else's roster. This is going to be, if you go into your edit roster now, you should be able to see kind of differences. There might not be loads. You kind of got to know what they've actually done. So you kind of need to know that one more so than anything. But this is now their roster. So then you can obviously go and update your same roster if you really wanted to. But this is going to be predominantly to load in on the franchise mode. So now if I go and enter the franchise mode, we can then create a new one. So we create a new league, we then play offline, doesn't really matter, and then you go with what roster we've got right now. This would keep that specific. So if you've got a team with a full 99s, or you've got everybody 99s, or you've changed, you can obviously go ahead and utilize that. Or they could have changed it, like I say, for random people. They may have just made their own people. So then you've loaded that in. You can obviously go with whatever you personally want, and you can create your franchise mode from there. Then if you want to open this up, so say I've opened this up fully now, then if I've finished that, that will stay the same. So there'll be no changes right there. What I can then go and do is go ahead and change back to my original roster. So it shouldn't change anything when it comes to this franchise mode. This should be stayed as that roster because it's loaded as that roster. So then I go back into the Creation Center, go back into the load, or I could just download the newest. But if I go then back to the official, I want to load it. Thank you very much. That one is now loaded back, and we're back on the official roster with that franchise mode in there. And that's pretty much all you've got to do.